for our good, for all of us, for our good here. Now I just got the flag that I am live on the other platforms. Hello, everyone. Instagram, I appreciate you all for being here and being a part of it. You know, I got to put the glasses on so I can see who you are and give you a holla. Hello, hello. But nonetheless, as I was sharing with you, hi, Will Jenkins. Hey, long time no hear. Good to see you. I have to put the glasses on to see you. But I was prepared to have this conversation with you yesterday, as I was saying. Anyway, for whatever reason, I never hit the button. I never hit the button to go live. But this is I've been working through and working on. And I know it's not just me, it's for all of you. Hey, happy holidays. Yes, thank you so much. Same to your family as well, Will. Here's the thing. We have everything we want and need on our way to more. I couldn't get my mind wrapped around that in the moment that I received it. But now I'm seeing how it resonates in so many areas of my life. And I'm pretty sure it's probably happening in yours as well, because, we're friends. And when we're friends, we experience some of the similar things at maybe different times, but we experience some of the similar things. The underlying principle is the underlying principle. So here's the deal. I have a cell phone. I have skill. I have knowledge. I have all the tactical things and know how to use those things, right? But I just couldn't hit the record button or go live button. I couldn't do it. Having all of those things in place, I still couldn't do it. Knowing how to show up and wanting to show up in all of this, whatever ways I like to show up, my energy, had it. It's all packed. However, wasn't using the tools, wasn't implementing what I have, And how are you experiencing that right now in your life? You look around and you might say, hey, I set out to do this. We're here at the November, at the end of the year. I set out to do this project this year. I needed this, and the third to do it. And those things actually lined up and came into my experience. However, I wasn't aware and put them together to use them. And I didn't recognize them for what they were. I didn't acknowledge them. Is that you? I mean, it's okay. It's a safe place here. If it is, it's okay, because you're acknowledging it's getting called out. And this is your opportunity now to create something new. Somebody said, oh, wait a minute, you forgot to greet us with the rich. Okay, I sure did, because I had a whole lot of things going on. But I wanted to get this message to you, and I haven't forgotten. We got it. We're going to get there. We're going to affirm ourselves for sure. But I wanted to start to share with you, you have everything you want and need on your way to more. Say it. I have everything I want and need on my way to more. So there is no lack, my rich friends. Say it again. Let it resonate. I have everything I want and need on my way to more. Think about that. Let that resonate. I mean, your bank account may say something that it doesn't agree with what the lifestyle you want to live right now. But trust me, you have everything you want and need, okay? I grew up in a household where it was like, I'll give you what you need and the Lord will provide what you want. Something like that it went. But it was just, not to look forward to the wants, just be satisfied with the needs. And that's not living richer with ease. That's not how it's done. That is not spiritually how it's done at all, for sure. You have access. I have access. We have access to everything we want and need on our way to more. How about that? Isn't that a wonderful thing? Isn't it a wonderful thing when we let that resonate and let it just marinate in our heart? Now, the thing is, we need to do our part. Ask. Okay, this is what I was lacking. This is where your girl was. I was lacking in asking for awareness of what I needed or what I had that I thought I needed. You know, sometimes you have so much things in your life and so many things going on that you don't realize what you need is already provided. Okay? Sometimes life gets to lifing and you don't realize you have everything that you need and want already there, but you don't see it for what it is because it's so much distractions, so much noise, so many other things going on in your life. Well, rich friend, it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. You have the opportunity, you have the right, and you have the privilege to be able to press that pause button. Press the pause button, make life work for you. Because that's what your girl had to do. I mean, we went through the shenanigans of, we got to get this tool, we got to get this platform right, we got to do this. Oh, I got to create this in these documents and certain things and PDFs and all of that. That's not what it is. It was just hit play, Vivian. Just hit play. Just hit go live. Hit go live. And so I'm going to share that with you because when I hit go live a few weeks ago and honored my word to myself that I would go live on a Sunday, which I don't do often, as you know, on a Sunday afternoon, by being aware and acknowledging that, I was able to share information to people who needed it right where they were at that point in life. I'm telling you, that was so fulfilling for me because had I not went live and honored the tools and the resources that's already present, I would not have met that person at the time that they were ready and that giving them the information that they needed at that time. So how do I know that the person received what they needed? They actually booked a strategy session with me. And by them booking a strategy session, a light went off and said, you have knowledge and you have skills, Vivian, that you're not sharing. You're assuming everyone knows this. You're assuming people in that field knows all that already. And that's not necessarily so. So it was a great opportunity for me to look and see everything I need, everything I want, I already have on my way to more. So as a result of having this one-on-one strategy session, which I do, and you can schedule those. They were in my link here on this page if you wanted to do that, a one-on-one strategy session. We have only a few left for this year. Only a few, okay? Because you know we're in holiday season. But this strategy session was with regards to taxes. And they had some questions that I'm coming to find that a lot of you have as well. Tax strategies to help you keep more of your money. We're at the end of the year, truly, but it's not over. You know, we're in the fourth quarter. Absolutely. We're in the last, we're 10 yards away from the touchdown or not. We're going to have a touchdown. We're getting a touchdown up in here. Okay. But we got to know how to handle the finances, how to make the tax codes work for you. They work for us. We can make them work for us. And I was pleased to be able to answer these questions that this person had. And I like the fact that they showed up prepared. Okay? Because a lot of times people show up and they're not aware of what they need to be asking. They just want the experience of the conversation. And they don't get the full value of getting their particular question answered. But they get some value from other areas, but they may have to reconsider, you know, other information, you know. So anyway, the person showed up and they asked me 5 questions. They had 5 questions. And those questions were, you know, one of which was, how can I put my child on payroll? I just was of the knowledge that everyone, especially business owners that had children, you have your children working for you. I know I had mine. Every one of them worked through my business, and at some point, they all had an opportunity to work. However, you can actually do that legally and save on your taxes from your business. The business taxes can be reduced right now to around about $13,000. Okay. That's not a small piece of change. But I was of the impression that everyone knew this and everyone knew how to do it. So I realized in that conversation and amongst the questions that was asked of me that I took for granted that people knew things that I knew or that I know. And that's not necessarily a truth. So, which led me to taking taking the questions and taking in the questions. Hi, sweetheart. Taking those questions and answering them, but not just in a one-on-one strategy. I just decided, and I knew it was the thing to do. If this person is asking this question, there's someone else. If I'm answering this question for this person, there's someone else that has the same question. And I want to make available to you the 20 tax strategies that I've given you. But now, in addition to the tax strategies, on certain ones, I was able to show you step by step how to implement. Would you agree that there is a gap between you have a knowledge of something and you have an applied knowledge of something? So here's the thing. One of the truisms that came to me was real. And like they say, when the rubber meets the road, I knew I could purchase the vehicle. And when I purchased the vehicle, it was a manual vehicle. I had no skill set, none whatsoever of how to do a manual vehicle. So I'm watching YouTube, I'm listening to my guy. I'm watching him. He's telling me what to do. He's showing me how to do it. I'm telling you, I purchased the vehicle. I couldn't drive it off the lot. I had to have him drive the vehicle. I had to wait until he became available. My guy became available to get the vehicle that I had purchased earlier in the day. That's how it was. Bizarre, but fun facts. All right. So but during the day while he was away, I was reading and watching YouTube and trying to figure this out, the clutch, the brake, the clutch and how to get out of first gear and all of that good stuff. If you've done it, if you've not done it, it's an experience for sure worth trying. So I did all of that. And even when my guy picked the vehicle up and we came back home, and I'm watching him shift and, doing these things and moving the vehicle and so forth. However, the next morning, he says, I want you to try it. Go out after, everyone's gone to work after 10 o'clock, and I want you to go out and try. And, just go down around the block. That was a task for the day. Go around the block, just go around the block. Honey, let's just say this. Getting out of first gear without going like that and jerking was like 20 minutes, okay? Because it takes a balance. It takes balance to be able to balance your feet, to balance your hand, mind, eye coordination. Those of you that drive manual vehicles, is that true? Did it take a little bit of getting the rhythm and trusting? Was it not where the road and the rubber met? When in your mind how it's supposed to go, but when you're actually there behind the wheel and doing it, and things just really don't quite go that way. It's kind of like that video, you watch all these people dancing and then you say, this is what I say in my mind, and then you actually doing it. It doesn't look anything like that. So here's the deal. I'm realizing that people are actually, there's a gap. They have this knowledge, but the application process of that is there's a gap. We all brilliant people. We have access to information at our fingertips, to the world. We have access to the whole world in our fingertips, to know the weather, in another part of the country, just like that. We have those access to that information. However, we don't necessarily know how to apply that information. It's just information if we don't know how to apply it. It's just that. So with regards to tax strategies, I can give you the list and tell you the strategies. However, what I was finding is the implementation. There was a gap. So what I was able to do, and I will be releasing it soon, very soon, was create a list of the tax strategy kit. Okay, it's not just a list; it's actually going into different strategies, breaking them down step by step, legally, how to do these and apply these strategies. Also, with direct links back to the source, which the U.S. Treasury, their reports on how to do things. I did not get too technical for you. Okay, I gave you what you need, because I know you're like, Vivian, oh my God, it's like we're in school when you're reading the IRS laws and different things like that. No, girl got you right to the skinny. What you need to do, step 1, step 2, step 3, boom, boom, boom. This is how you do that. Because we are leaving too many coins on the table because we just don't know. Business owners, leaders, you're leaving too many coins on the table just because you don't know. And I was not helping you by not in that at all. And I thought that you knew just by you got the list, But now we've added some layers to that for you to be able to gain access to step-by-step how to do it. Your tax strategy toolkit is step-by-step how to do it on certain strategies. Now, I didn't go through all 20 of them that you got on that list that's complimentary, but I got you the main ones that's going to help you to be able to reduce your tax liability, as well as to possibly see a refund for some people. So that is available. It's going to be available in the links. It's available in the links. And I have the link. In fact, it's Vivian Rich at vivianrich.com. That's it. vivianrich.com. You're going to have access to that. It'll be right there for you. And I'm super excited about this because I know how much it has helped clients that I've had and how it has helped me when I was actually just only doing my taxes at that time. And just to be able to help other business owners and leaders like yourself to be able to utilize the rules to work for you rather than against you, because you just don't know. They said there's something called ignorance tag, a not knowing tag. Ignorance kind of can be a little bit felt some kind of way about that terminology, but it just means you just don't know. So not knowing tax is expensive. It's much more expensive than anything else. And so we're going to bridge that gap for you in the tax toolkit. You got it right there for you. But I really wanted you to take inventory, rich friend. Take inventory. Look and say, hey, okay, what is it that I think I'm missing or I don't have right now? Identify it, because it's going to be right there and available to you. It's already in your face. It's in your viscera. It's right there. The thing is, are you aware? Ask for the awareness. When we ask for the awareness, that's when things start to show up for us. They start to show up for us. Even things we thought we've been waiting for a long time and waiting for that to come. It's there. It's already here. But the thing is, are you aware of it? So that's one of the things that I've had to learn, and something that I believe is well worth your time. Asking the question, asking for awareness, asking within, okay, where is it? Slowing it down, dialing it back a notch. Where is it? What is it? You need to know, where is it? You lost your keys. Okay, nothing is lost in the divine. Where is it? You got to go there, right? Okay, right. You got to do that. I can Instagram. Hold on, I have to put the glasses on to see you over there. Okay. Amstacia, thank you. Thank you for thank you. Glad to have you here. Ask that question because everything you want and need is already provided for you on your way to more. Everything you want and need is already here on your way to more. You have to say that to yourself. Give yourself that affirmation. And we're going to wrap up really quickly here and go ahead and definitely affirm ourselves. I am rich. Say it with me. I am rich. I am rich. Realize I create happiness. You get the opportunity to realize I create happiness. And to say that with you to yourself. Tonight, I want you to rest in that. How we rest is how we wake up. That's another lesson for another day. But I really appreciate you for taking time to invest in yourself and be here with me. And let me know in the comments if you like the evening or you like the morning. I'm not sure where. Some of you all over the place. That's right, because it's still afternoon in Hawaii right now and some parts of the world. Yes. So is this a good time? Do you all like connecting at this time? Either way, I really appreciate you for being here and taking time to invest in yourself and also to realize I create happiness. Because tonight is a great night to be rich. Until next time, my rich friends, have an amazing, amazing morning, afternoon, or day, or night.